We live in the age of the coronavirus, and the only thing we have to compare it to is basically a time of war, because nothing seems normal. In times of war, there are children around the world who are not able to go to school. They are not able to receive their sacraments in a normal way. And this is what has happened to you. Your school time has been truncated, has become virtual, and now your confirmation, which you prepared for, has been postponed. It is truly a time of war. This war is against the virus that is not seen. It is not that we are dodging bullets, as many young people around the world are, but we have become virtual prisoners of this war. Many young people around the globe became refugees. They must flee for their lives. And we, in a certain sense, have become virtually imprisoned so that we might be able to save our lives and the lives of others. Someday you will be able to recount to your children and grandchildren what this pandemic did to the world. My grandmother once told me about the Spanish flu pandemic of the last century and what she did to help her neighbors in preparing bodies for burial, since no one was willing to do that work. During that time, she was pregnant with my mother, who was born the following year. Her story is something I never will forget. And someday you too will speak to your children and your grandchildren about the coronavirus pandemic and how it affected your life. But more important than preserving history, we need that you become young people who make history. We need you to go into the world and talk about your lives in relationship to Jesus Christ, whom you will come in contact with through the Holy Spirit in your confirmation. Each one of you can accept in your lives your vocation. Someday soon you will make your confirmation. You will become witnesses to Jesus Christ, who is alive in the world and who has saved the world by dying on the cross. So too you must accept your vocation in the world, whether it be to be a mother or a father, or perhaps a priest or religious sister or brother, or whatever profession you find. Make sure that when you receive your confirmation, you recognize that you are empowered to be witnesses. You must recognize that you are empowered to be soldiers of Jesus Christ, we used to say at one time. In this wartime situation we find ourselves in, it's not just the war against the virus, but against the materialism that finds no place for God in our world. You will be confirmed, you know that. Your confirmation, however, will be one for which you have longed, one that you have not only prepared for, but are anxiously waiting for. Please remember that I pray for you each day, that you may be the young people who make a difference in the world of tomorrow.